What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim, back with another video, and today I'm taking a look at the Spider-Man Collector Edition, but I am not alone. I am joined by my lovely one-eyed dog, Miss Chloe, and my lovely wife, Miss Rachel. How are you, Miss Rachel?
Good, Jim. How are you?
It's been a while since you've been on, and I'm going to go ahead and let you start opening this while I tell everybody all the amazing things that have happened since you've been here.
Okay, great.
So
let's get this
Just
party on the
get
road.
it going. 1,000 subs. Wingstop opened by our house. That's a big deal. Got the Spider-Man Collector Edition. That's also a big deal. Now, when we picked this thing up, it was a small box, and clearly it is a small box.
Extremely small.
I am afraid that this is going to be like Monster Hunter. This old Nerd Gigante here, which is about the size of a softball. And I'm nervous that this is going to be tiny. And I was afraid because of the license. This is a very unique... It has been a while since Rachel has been on. The Collector Edition is upside down at this point. Just kidding.
Well, I'm working with a little bit of a handicap
We're going
here.
as fast as we can.
I've got a dog in my lap.
Now, I like the...
She missed me.
Yes. Rachel just got home from Phoenix, so we're rushing to get this in so we can start playing the game. I like the box in the box. As you know, I'm a fan of the box. If I have a little more room eventually, I'd like to start displaying these things again.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So the fact that there is a box inside a box is important. Now, the first thing I want to show is this, and I want to mention this to everybody. What we're going to show you, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in the Collector Edition, is spoilers. They actually recommend you do not look at this Collector Edition until you beat the game or you get to a far enough point because the statue has a spoiler in it. So we're going to go ahead and look at it. You have been warned.
So you open it, you see the spoilers, you see your book.
Okay,
right?
Yes. So that is the
So
art
here's your
of the
art
game.
book.
Now, I don't even know what this Collector Edition came with. I know it was a statue. Art books, I used to be really hot on art books, and now I have a whole cube, a 12 by 12 cube of art books behind me here. And I have to say that they don't impress me like they used to. It was something that I always felt was a true Collector Edition to get into it, and lately I've been not very impressed. I'm scanning through this, and it looks okay, but you could probably chew through it in about a minute. I don't know if this is worth the price anymore.
Still not very impressed.
Not beating up Spider-Man, just my thoughts on Collector Editions have slowly waned as I've gotten older and wiser.
So next you get your Steelbook.
Now that is a sexy, sexy Steelbook. I love it.
That's a good-looking Steelbook. I agree.
What I really like about it is that, is it real steel? Is it metal or is it plastic? It feels like tinny, so I'm thinking it's okay. I love it because they do not put anything on the spine. That's something that I've actually started noticing on my other Steelbooks. Some of them, God of War, Brent still has. Brent, you still have God of War. It's okay.
Bring it back. It's past August 20th, 24th, when they came out with the New
Game Plus.
New Game Plus.
That game does not say God of War on the Steelbook. This does not say Spider-Man on the Steelbook.
We got a couple other ones that don't.
Inside, you get Spider-Man DLC, which has a code for that. The City That Never Sleeps, and some other chapter stuff. You get a Spider-Man sticker, which I don't know what I'm going to do with. And you get the Unlock the Marvel Universe, access to 20,000 digital comments for the first month for free. Brent, you'll probably get this, and you get the disc. Now, I like this because, like I said, I love the design, controversial, whether you love it or not. They're embracing it with the Steelbook. Super bright red, it's going to pop on the shelf.
Yep.
I'm a fan of that. What else did we get?
So now they tell you not to look at it, right? Before you've played it.
We're in. We're going all in, baby.
How am I supposed to do that when this is what you give me? There's no cover. There's nothing.
Well, they put the thing on there and they said, don't look.
Right, but I have to get my Steelbook out to play.
Oh, you're supposed to blindly reach in there. You mean there should have been another layer?
There should have been something covering it if they really want to go with a spoiler.
Okay, I'm with you. So they semi-embraced it.
They failed. Miserably.
All right, is that all? Oh, hold on. While you're doing that, go ahead. I'll let you pull it out.
What are you looking for?
No, I just want to see what the contents was while you're doing it. No, go ahead, keep going.
There's the contents.
Oh, thanks. Perfect. Thank you. There's not a lot of stuff here.
No, there's not. This is a really cool statue.
Pull it out. Let's see. I don't want to look in the box. I want to hold it. All right, you first. You go and you take a look. You know the rating system. We're gonna go over a summary. I always get yelled at because I'm too long-winded. That's why we're
moving out on
Johnny
this
on the spot.
Although there's not a whole lot here, so it's easy to go pretty quick.
All right. What,
So
if
I'm gonna pass the statue off to you. It's a smaller statue.
Okay, so for comparison, Nergigante, which is the gold standard in getting ripped off, versus here, not much bigger. But
I think the level of detail
okay, yeah,
that you can actually see on this
I'll let you go first, and then I will
is
go.
higher.
I'll tell you the truth. All right.
I like it.
I'm going to insert some still photos here later on of me zooming in to show you off some of the detail. But go ahead. You like it?
I like it. I do wish it was a little bigger, but I like that it's not a boxy shape. It's got some real kind of movement to it. What do you think?
I love it, and I'm going to tell you why. The base has all the villains. You know, back in the day, I used to be quite the comic book connoisseur. This is known as the Sinister Six.
Okay.
So there's 6 villains because there's six sinister ones.
Okay.
And here are remnants.
But don't worry, when they run out of those 6, they'll make more.
Here are remnants of all of their. All of their weapons. Obviously, the big spoiler here is Doc Ock's, one of his tentacles. Rhino's helmet's on the top. Armor from a Hawk guy. Vulture. Hawk man. Here's what I like about the statue. There are different layers to the plastic, and it's hard to show. Like I said, I will interlace some still shots. Do you see what I mean about the plastic material is here than the different on his webbing? Like on his thigh, his back, his helmet. Even his chest pops out. The little lines are painted on. These gloves. They put a lot of layers into the statue. That's something I've really noticed as I've started getting these collector editions. You have a plastic mold that you just paint whatever you want. There's a difference between that and adding additional layers of plastic, or at least different amounts of plastic to give it body, so that details physically are taller or pop out more than others. And I've gone back as I've been rearranging my game room here, noticing some of my collector editions are really cheap because it's a plastic mold of something and they just put color on it to give that 2D impression that it pops out more. This statue legitimately pops out. You can definitely tell there's different levels, different types of detail across his legs, his helmet, his arms. And I really like that more than anything else on it. But they did a good job of the detail. I don't feel ripped off on the size. This is way over the quality for me.
It has a lot of texture to it. I really like that the base is not kind of a standard shape.
Absolutely.
It's got some real detail to it. Again, I'm pretty impressed with this statue. I do wish it was probably about 2 inches larger.
At least. I have to point out also that no mention of Spider-Man anywhere on the base, as a lot of these other collector editions tell you the name of the game. I like that it speaks for itself. Obviously, Spider-Man, pretty iconic, but I like that it doesn't say Spider-Man or PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. It's just let the statue speak for itself, and it absolutely does. I like that. I agree with you. It probably should have been taller, but if that was the trade-off of the level of quality that went into the size, I would prefer all my collector editions statues to be smaller and better than taller and uglier.
Now, the good thing about a smaller statue is it does kind of allow you to layer things into a display.
Correct.
But again, super excited to check out this game despite some small controversies that have come out about it in the recent weeks.
Of Puddlegate. Now, I don't remember what this thing cost.
It's $150.
This is $150.
This is one of our last Best Buy Gamer Club Unlocked
what we
purchases.
got. We got the Steelbook, we got the statue, we got the DLC voucher for The City That Never Sleeps. They've already shown some story trailer for that.
Okay.
You get the 64-page mini art book and a white spider sticker for $150. Rachel, we always rate these things on my scale of yay, or no way. You have some weird scale that changes every time. I'm going to go with the tried and true, yay, or no way. I'm going to go yay solely on the statue, but I'm going to warn you guys that if you're a true collector, this is what I call that premium price. You're paying for this statue. You're not paying for anything else. The other stuff that comes with it is not really stuff to ride home about. The DLC is not going to be that expensive. The Steelbook is nice. The sticker, the fact that they mention the sticker as part of the stuff tells you kind of how low tier that this is.
Yep.
No soundtrack, very small, very cookie cutter art book. For you, what are your thoughts on the what is your system again? Numbers, alpha.
Yeah, we're numbers.
Okay, whatever you want.
I think we were numbers, or were we thumbs up?
That's why I got. I think you might have been thumbs up.
I think I was
down.
thumbs up,
I like
thumbs
the
down.
yay, A, or no way because it rhymed, and I thought it was kind of catchy. For me, by the way, I'm yay, and now I pass it to my wife.
I'm thumbs up. I think this is a good collector's edition. It might be a tad overpriced. However, this one was a pretty tough collector's edition to get.
Do you think that it was overpriced because the premium quality or because it was a very name brand figure that they paid a hefty fee to license and or, get the likeness of?
That's a good question.
I always wonder this because
I will say that there is a lot of detail that went into this collector's edition statue.
the base is it's very complex. Really, it's on par with like Doom's base of that, like the spinning fan underneath the Revent.
I would say it might even be a little bit higher than that. I think it's probably one of the better collector's editions we've got, but I do think you're still paying a premium for the Marvel universe.
I agree 100,000%. And with that, we kept it under 12-ish minutes. So there you go. If you guys liked what you saw, please consider commenting, rating, subscribing. Let us know what you guys think about this. Let us know what you think about the game. Let us know what you think about Chloe or Rachel or me.
Let us know what you think about the shorter format for an unboxing.
All this great stuff and more. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Rachel, thanks for coming and giving me a hand with this. She flew all the way from Phoenix.
I did.
To do this video, only to spend a couple days here, then fly all the way back. Appreciate it. We're going to play the heck out of this game over this weekend. And until next time, we will see you guys on the other side.